Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to talk about number 64 of the Catechism with respect to God, not only providing the people of Israel prophets to lead, but then also mentioning in this section the women who really held onto that message as well. And I think it's a great reminder for all of us to remember, especially among the ladies, that hey, it doesn't have to be a man that has to dominate the boss area or the higher positions of society. The ladies can step up too, and they really do hold place in the history of humanity. And I just want to make this as a reminder for all people who watch this video that, hey, always remember to respect and vote well with politics, but not just there, but in other areas as well, with the school board and other places, and hope that your leaders do well. Everybody, men and ladies, as they lead their communities in different parts of your town. This will be a great topic to discuss further, so let's get this started. So number 64 of the Catechism states the following with God helping the people of Israel. Through the prophets, God forms his people in the hope of salvation, in the expectation of a new and everlasting covenant intended for all, to be written on their hearts. The prophets proclaim a radical redemption of the people of God, purification from all their infidelities, a salvation which will include all the nations. Above all, the poor and the humble of the Lord will bear this hope. Such holy women as Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, Miriam, Deborah, Hannah, Judith, and Esther kept alive the hope of Israel's salvation. The purest figure among them is Mary. Right, and we just had the Annunciation feast day in the Catholic Church, and when you consider the important figures of the faith, the people who really stood throughout all of history to really help us along the way, you consider, wow, it was good that we had these figures in our life, both the men and the ladies, throughout all time. And you consider when the men weren't picking up the slack, then the ladies did, or vice versa, when the ladies weren't, then the men did. And it's all a matter of timing and how our Lord chooses the hero to come about. And I think that is something to pay dividends to today. We look at famous leaders of the U.S., Ukraine, Russia, China, all the leaders throughout the world, Venezuela and Mexico, Canada, right? You look at the leaders, not just in politics or government, but then also in sports, right? You look at the Olympics, you look at athletes in different areas of other sports, and you see how they inspire young people to really do great. And it really pays dividends to being a role model, not just for the youth, but then also among your competitors and teammates as well, because you want to be a good not only a representative of the sport, but also of who you're playing for, your team. You also represent your country, the people, the team you play for, and the community itself. And you got to remember, okay, even when you fall down, when you make a mistake, the community can be there to back you up as well, right? You got to remember, hey, even if you fall down, you can always get up, and your community, the people within that community, your church even, can help you up. And I can tell you many times how so many stories of people helping me when I've gone through terrible things, and people were there at the church to lift me up. And I'm sure there will be there times for you too as well, when you really put the time in to help your community, and the community will give back to you. And that is a beautiful thing, especially from our Lord, what he's trying to share here through this message today, in the sense that, hey, if you're down or someone's not doing too well, look at the leaders who are going to step up and help you. It doesn't have to be the one at the top. It could be a servant leader. In social work, we call that the person who really stands out to help those who are in trouble. The one who goes out to help those that need, the clients who need resources or communication or help with their paperwork or whatever, their court cases, situations, in order to make justice happen, to help them and their families to make peace and to move forward from their past situations. And it is a beautiful thing. And to remember, hey, when you pay dividends to something good, sometimes those dividends come back to you and help you as well. And that should be a lesson, just not to do bad, but to do good. And to remember that you can help others, and you don't have to stand feeling like, oh, I just let everyone down. No, there's a chance for someone to pick you up too, and to accept that help. Don't be afraid to accept that help, and don't feel like you're embarrassed. It is a good thing to accept help when it's there. And I just want you all to know, I am here in the sense that, hey, you can get up. You are great. Don't give up on yourself. You're going to be a great leader, whoever you are in your community. And always remember, keep those in mind, your men and women in the leadership role, so that way if they need help, talk with them, and maybe they can use a hand. And to remember, when you help, that'll come back sometimes as well. It doesn't always have to be bad. It doesn't have to be bad. You can do good. So that is for me, Mike the MC, Thursday morning. I hope you all are doing well this day. Hope this video finds you good. And just remember, you can do good and look for help, and also accept help from the community. It's not a bad thing. Don't be ashamed. You're worth it. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good one.